should be not there, but let's our government will definitely, think
Good
for
morning,
what.
Bhola. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good. I just wake up and I did brush, and then after that I'm joining the session.
Okay. Do you usually wake up at this time?
No, actually, we just wake up, between 5 to 6, but it has been raining since yesterday, so that is why I just slept, late today. I just wake up late today.
Okay, so basically the weather was so nice that you kept on sleeping, right?
Exactly, yes.
This happened with me. This happened with me just today, and I felt cold. It was a good climate, and it was a nice weather to sleep in. But then I took my blanket, wrapped around myself, turned off the fan and AC, and I was like, okay, let's not let's not allow us to sleep anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. And what did you do since March? I think the last time we talked was in March.
What did I do? So there are a lot of things which I do. Actually, so I am studying. I have taken admission in college, so I am studying my syllabus. I also, apart from that, I am joining taking session on clapping. And actually, after I was searching for your slot, but I just could not find. And in the morning, I'm not the person like to join session in the morning. So because I have to go to college, and I just do not get time for that. Today, we have practical exam, and I have to go to college anyhow for that. But our college starts 10 a.m., so I will manage it. So that is how everything is going. I don't have anything special or new to describe it. Just everything, normal as usual. It used to go.
Okay, okay. And how is your college routine?
My college routine. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
our college begins at 10 a.m. to our college ends up 2 p.m. So yes, so I basically my college is 7 to 8 kilometers away from my home. So I leave my home 9:20, 9:25 for the college. I reach by 9:50, 9:55. I meet my friends, attend the classes. Then I come back home by 3:30 p.m.
Okay, okay. And what do you do after you come back from college?
Okay, so after come back from the college, actually I like to play cricket. So usually I hang with my friends, hang up with my friends, and then go to ground or play the cricket. I know there is a very large ground actually. So some of my friends they also come there and we just play cricket together. We spend some time, we do lot of fun there. So I love enjoying with them.
And do they talk in your native language or do they talk in English?
No, all the people or all the friends in our friend circle, all the people they speak in Hindi, which is our native language.
Okay. So are you enjoying your college?
Yes, I can say that I am enjoying my college because I have made a lot of friends. Or whenever I go college, I don't feel like I have come to school because when I was in school, I didn't have much friends. Okay, so sometimes I used to feel literally irritated or frustrated by study again and again. So it was kind of like that. But whenever I go college, I have bunch of friends with whom I spend my time with them and we talk lot of things or we enjoy a lot. So I'm literally enjoying my college life. It is literally nice life, I would say. I'm literally, fortunate to get this kind of life. I'm just happy with that.
Wow. And how long has it been since you joined the college?
It has been no. This year I have taken it, so 6 to 6 months almost.
Do you think this is a great opportunity or do you think this is a risky opportunity?
Uh, it is risky, but since my childhood, I wanted to get selected there. So anyhow, I want to live my childhood dream once because I have only one human life, and after that, I don't know whether I will again born as a human or not. So at least in this life, I want to live for 4 years of my life as an Indian, as a service. So that is my, at least I want to fulfill my childhood dream once.
When I first read the information about Agniveer,
Yeah.
can you make a random guess and think what I would have thought? What was the first thought when I read Agniveer? It
Yeah,
was a
okay, so you must have thought that if young generation or young people go to the Indian Army and they just get fire after 4 years. Is it correct what to use?
no. I thought that I need to increase my protein intake.
Sorry, what?
I thought that I need to increase my protein intake.
Protein intake. What is that mean?
Protein, do you know? Protein is a nutrient.
Uh, yeah, yes, I know protein.
So we build
It-
muscles with protein, right?
Okay, okay. Yes, I got it.
So when I first read the information about Agniveer, I was like, oh, I need to start having eggs. Oh, I need to start taking flax seeds. Oh, I need to take more protein. I remembered this because suddenly when you started talking about Agniveer, I was like, yes, since then I started taking a lot more protein. And I was like, yeah. And that's how I know that, okay, it's a project for young generation and that you get in very early. You spend your 4 precious years. You see, the time when other people would be at college preparing for the real world life challenges, you will be preparing for the Indian Army for those
Exactly.
4 years. And then afterwards, you may or may not be selected.
Yes,
With this,
sorry, but last month actually, I applied for that. My age level for that, so I applied and I, passed the exam. But when I asked to go to give to the physical test, so that's where I just could not select. But I'm just preparing for those physical as well.
what do they need in their physical test?
Okay, so there are lot of things which they say, which I'm just not comfortable to share. But yeah, like like our body and our height, these all the basic things. About lot of things which they check in physical.
So, do they check your strength? Will you not be training after you get selected? Like, there should be a basic parameter, right? That you should have that level of fitness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's depend category. If you are from SC, ST, then your height will require only 64. If you are a OBC 1 2 or general, then your height will require 69. So these are some. It depends which category you belong to, or according to that they take test from you.
Huh. Did not see this coming. That Indian Army has Reservation culture.
Yes, reservation culture. Yeah, it has.
I think in my opinion, two fields should not have reservation. Do you think so? Medical and Indian Army.
Yes, I think so. Actually, or I agree with your point because we all are going to serve the nation. Or if we if we see a student or if you judge people by their caste or so, it is kind of discrimination or racism. Which they people feel sometimes.
Practice. Yes.
Yes, so it is not, it should be not there, but let our government will definitely, think about it. I hope so.
I think it will never go out of fashion. I think reservation will always be there, unfortunately. Otherwise, they will
How,
lose a huge
how,
vote bank.
how can you say that? I
Uh,
mean, maybe in future, if some government or if some students come against it or roads or start some roads or demand some things from the government. So they may think about it or try to change it. I think,
that's a lot of ifs, right?
yes, it is.
That's a lot of ifs. And today, if I check out today's scenario, the political parties grab votes because of religion,
Yes,
caste. We will give you all of these opportunities if you give us votes. And it's not because of the actual improvement. We are improving, yes, we are better than yesterday. But still, a lot of vote banks come from SC, OBC. They get extra opportunities. It's not that I have dislike towards them. I'm like, few things will remain there, and that's how it will.
yes,
The seats I remember,
exactly.
somebody scored All India rank 1 in AIMS exam for AIMS NEET UG. That's a medical
Okay.
college entrance exam, and that person did not get a seat at AIMS Delhi. He scored rank 1 all over India
Why didn't he get or she didn't select there?
because the branch that they were choosing, it
Yes.
was filled with reservation, girls, women, and other castes.
Oh,
And that
so,
guy was general category male.
he must have been going through a lot of, you know, frustrating moment.
I can't even fathom what would that person have felt.
Exactly.
All India rank 1 and still didn't make it to the best college.
He must have worked literally hard to achieve that level of success.
Very.
But
I,
then also,
I would be pissed if something like this ever happened to me. You would be pissed if you worked
exactly.
damn hard and you still don't get selected.
And
Okay,
because of my category, so it is just ridiculous, not not good, I but let's see.
unfair. It's
Unfair, exactly.
right.
Yes, yes,
Okay, 2 minutes before the session ends, so let's take a look at your English. Okay, don't
okay,
make notes, just listen to me. You can watch the recording later. So I have noticed I'll bifurcate your mistakes. Okay, so one, we have problem with the tense. Okay, two, we have problem with completing our sentences. I think you have been better than how you were in the March. This is definitely a progressive session. You have definitely come up far. Now it's time to get better. So you need to work on your verb forms. Our college began from 10 a.m. Began is past tense. Your college always begins at 10.
yes,
So we'll
yes,
say begin, not began,
yes.
right? You also mention after come back from college, after coming back from college,
Still coming, right? Yes,
right? Or you should say, after I come back from college. Either you should use a subject or you should use a continuous verb, not the continuous tense, continuous verb coming, right? That's a wrong tense that you're using. Sorry, wrong subject that you're using. You missed out on the entire subject I. Who comes back? Nobody knows. Right? So after I come back. Thirdly, you mentioned I hang up with my friends. After come back from college, I hang up. Hang up means when you disconnect a call. Let's say you gave me a
Okay.
call and I cut the call and I disconnected the call. I'll say I hung up the call. Okay.
Okay.
That,
So when we, that is not the correct word to use.
yes, the phrase that you want to use is hang out.
Hang
Out.
out.
Out of your place. So the way you remember it is you hang out with them at a different place outside your house. You can hang out with your friends at your own house as well. The phrase is hang out. After I come back from college, I hang out with my friends. Okay.
Hang out. Okay.
You mentioned I am taken admission in college. That's a wrong tense. You
I
have made,
had taken.
yes, I have taken admission in college.